So I had a question from someone that wanted to know, why would you use MCT oil in your coffee? Well, let's talk about that. There is something called bulletproof coffee, where you're combining 1 cup of coffee, could be between 8 and 12 ounces, with 1 to 2 tablespoons of butter and 1 to 2 tablespoons of MCT oil. And then you would blend it up and drink it. And there's many benefits to doing this, especially when you start out doing keto, and especially intermittent fasting, because it allows you to fast longer. When we talk about MCT oil, we're talking about medium chain triglycerides. These are special fats, usually made from coconut oil, that turn into ketones pretty fast. So you're able to generate ketones as fuel without really changing your diet. And a lot of times people add turmeric or cinnamon or unflavored chocolate powder or even sea salt to spike it. Sometimes even chili powder as well. That'll actually give it a kick. But let's talk about the benefits of doing this. Number 1, you're gonna have physical energy. Why? Because ketones are the preferred fuel of the brain and the heart. So you're gonna have more energy right away, and especially if you're working out, it's gonna help you get more endurance. All right, next one is mental clarity. If there's any type of problem with your focus or memory, what that means is that your neurons are starving of glucose. If you give it another fuel source, ketones, it will prefer that, it will like it, and your memory and your clarity and your focus will improve. And then the other thing is reduce appetite. So if you want to fast longer and not be hungry, MCT oil is one option there. Now also, ketones give you more oxygen, less CO2. So compared to glucose, it's just way better. And also, I already mentioned this, it'll increase your time of fasting. So it's really important, especially in the beginning of your program, to do this so you can fast longer, because fasting is going to be so important, and anything that can speed it up is going to be very beneficial. All right, also it's going to help in the transitional phase. So when you're coming off carbs and you're transitioning to burning fat, it's helpful to jumpstart the system to get some ketones in your body right away. Now, there's a couple points I want to mention about MCT oil, and I do have my own brand MCT oil, and I want to just give you some insights about this. Pretty much all of the MCT oil out there gets their product from the same source. And what you should know is that we don't grow coconuts in the US. All MCT oil comes from non-US sources. So when someone says it's made in the US, well, it's just packaged in the US. It's grown in other countries. My product is from Indonesia, but just realize that this right here is kind of a marketing gimmick. They don't manufacture the coconuts in the US. That is done overseas, and then they export it. Now, the other thing about MCT oil is I really think it's just way, way overpriced. This is a 16-ounce bottle. If you compare this with other brands out there, they're charging about $25, $35, $45 for a 16-ounce bottle. That is just way too expensive. What I charge for this is $12.95, and it's pretty much the same product as you see pretty much everywhere. And if you started keto or doing intermittent fasting and you want to try this, I put a link down below. Check it out. I think it could help you.